Just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. I'm just gonna wait. What's that? Okay. Just 1 second, guys. I cannot see. I cannot hear you. I cannot nothing. Let's see what's happening. Hello guys, how are you? Hi, is this the bottom, Natalie? Hi Nat, please first Bitcoin. Hello, will we bounce finally? I cannot. Oh, you cannot hear me? Oh, sorry guys. So can you hear me right now? Thank you so much. Can you hear me now? Is everything good? You can hear me, see me. The sound is good. The music is good. Everything is good. Okay, let's see what's happening right now. Yes, hi everyone. How are you? How are you today, guys? I'm not gonna have the lights on because I have a lamp here like this. You know, lamp. And I'm not gonna have it because I realized it actually. Why didn't you read my message? What are you talking about? On Discord? Why I had the perfect entry? Okay, let's see on Bitcoin. I'm actually into if Bitcoin goes up, it's better. All-time high, do you think about? Sideways since yesterday. How are you today? I'm super good, guys. I'm super duper good. I'm actually in four short positions on Bitcoin. My second, so I had my entry on this wick. Like, this wick is crazy. I had my entry exactly at 58,980, and this is just where this wick is. So I'm in short positions, but I do not know. I'm not sure if this is gonna hold. So I'm just gonna analyze it with you guys. And I have another position right here, just below, but it actually looks like we can break to the upside. So I do think that I have to close my. I think I have to close my positions, but I just want to see how it looks on the higher time frames. I'm super good, Yasir. I'm super good. How are you? But yeah, it's 1 hour and 43 minutes left of this candlestick, or this is really interesting. The only thing is that I'm using the Fibonacci on the higher time frames, and we are just right now retesting 50%, and we've had the market trying to break 58,700, but we had the fake out, and right now we came back down and retested. We have been retesting this fake out 2 times, but we could come back up a little bit more. I'm gonna take this one away. Maybe I can have it on. Take it from low to the high. Yeah, just wondering how this candlestick is gonna close. We're having another fake out right here. Did you see? Just 1 second. I'm gonna start looking at your pairs. I just want to see what could potentially happen to Bitcoin right now, because we've had a lot of other fake outs to the downside. What happened with your trade yesterday's positions. My positions went to profit, and I had my profits around this level. So I had 4 positions in. The market took me out on profit, and when I woke up, the market also, of course, because I had my new short position entry at where I had my take profits, so they got hit when my position got out. So I do have 4 positions on right now on Bitcoin. I'm shorting Bitcoin, but I'm very skeptical if we're actually going to continue back up a little bit, because when we're looking at the higher time frames, we could come back. If we're looking at the higher time frames, obviously, I do believe market can come back down a little bit more, because usually the market comes back down and give it a second touch, and then the market continues to the upside. So we could come back down a little bit before we're heading up. So I'm taking a Fibonacci from the highest point at 60,788 to the lowest point at 55,850. So yeah, we just have to wait and see how it goes. And someone said, don't short. Well, you know, I analyze the market and I'm taking my decision, but we just have to wait and see. I just follow the market. I'm still in profit, but I just maybe want to do something like, I just want to see. Well, we can, the daily close yesterday like this huge candlestick. Keep working hard so you will have 1,000 lives watching. Thank you. Wow, that was very cool. Thing short is also good. Have a tight stop loss. You will be okay. Yeah, you know what? You know. I'm gonna look at your pair soon, guys. I just have to look at it. I just need to look at it. Just 1 second, guys. I don't understand something. What do you think about this bull run? Okay, I think I need to close my positions. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything drastic right now. We're having the fake out, but we're still respecting. Sorry guys, can you check? Yeah, I'm gonna look at the pairs. Just give me 1 second, because I myself is having some trades active, but it looks like we are going up. Just been consolidating. Take your time, no rush. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm gonna leave my trades on. I know what I'm doing, so we just might wait and see. It's okay. As long as we're trading with risk management, that's okay. And as long as you know what you're looking for, that's good. Okay, so I'm still in my short positions, and we just have to wait and see how the market's gonna react to it. I know what I'm looking for, and that is the only thing. Okay, guys, so we're starting off with looking at Bitcoin, and that have we done. Can you look at rows? Yes, I can look at rows. We're looking at rows and see what's happening on this pair too, of course. And let's just dive into the charts, right? We're looking at this previous high right here. Looking at the daily, this okay, huge momentum to the upside. Well, because we're having, so I'm using this previous support around 0.28, and it is, that's the daily. I'm gonna see how it looks on the 12-hour chart. We also have a resistance right here, which we have to break on rows. I made short like you and say, oh, I hope it goes good. Hope no. Okay, so looking at the 12-hour chart, we also have a previous resistance right here. We're looking at the daily, we have huge momentum to the upside, but two things could obviously happen. I'm using 0.28 to see if we are either we'll come back down and retest it, breaks to the upside, or we're actually breaking it and you see the fake out, then the market comes to the downside. So that is what I see right now. So I'm using 0.30 as a resistance where we have to break if it will continue, or we are coming back down and retesting 28 before we go up, or we actually will break 28 because looking at before, the market did try to fake us out and we came back down, and right now we're coming up again. But depending on how this candlestick is closing, and maybe let's see how it looks on the ones. So yeah, we're starts to have trouble breaking this level. So we just have to wait and see how the market reacts to these two levels. So that is what I'm looking at, rows. So right now we're just waiting for the market to, before the market actually pumps. Okay, so someone didn't understand what I was talking about on Bitcoin, obviously, because I was not talking, I was just looking at it. So sorry for that. Okay, so what I expect, because you know I am for short position right now on Bitcoin. So what I expect, because looking at the higher time frames, this is what I see. Remember, guys, I'm no financial advisor. This is just how I see the market. So obviously on the higher time frames, we've been having huge momentum to the downside. We all know that. We came back down to 56,200. I believe she's shorting Bitcoin, so you know. I'm still on it. I have 4 short position on Bitcoin. And I took my Fibonacci from the highest point right here around 60,400 to the lowest point, and I was looking at some candlesticks and that made me make the short videos. It will attract more. I do short videos. So the market, I took my first TP, and just at this week I have my second entry right here. The other day, all the YouTubers said we were going up and went down. Now all of them are saying we're going down. I don't know why they... I mean, everyone sees the market a different way. I don't listen to what anyone else is saying. I only follow myself, and that's why I'm shorting the market. I took my first entry here, and I expect the market to go back down, because this could be the lower high that we're creating. lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, comes back down. So for myself, I'm in short position, obviously, because I think the market will go down. If it's not doing that, well, you know, the market is going up. So what am I supposed to do? Hey, Joseph, how are you? But what other people are talking about, I don't know. And Nat does things other YouTubers don't. Her entries. Yeah, that was crazy. So I actually have my entry at exactly 58,980, and that was just on the wick. You know, it was a pretty good week. And this is the thing also, guys. So I'm having the trend line right here to see that this is the counter trend line. So, you know, I'm not in panic, and right now I am in profit on Bitcoin. Where will you close your shorts? I have my take profit around 54,000. Obviously, I'm just have to follow and look at what the market is doing the whole time. And I'm in profit now on all of the four, you know, so it's good. But I have my profit at 54,000. But if I see the market actually starts to continue back up, you know, I can take myself out. As long as it's a risk-free trade, well, you know, market can do whatever. Yeah, so we just have to wait and see what's going to happen, guys. We just have to wait and see. Okay, so we're looking at, guys, I'm going to focus on you now. And we can see that we're going to look at ADA. We're looking at ADA and the market is, so we're having a previous resistance right here around 1.9. Going back to the lower time frames, this is what happens. So market tries to, on the lower time frames, we can see the fake out, the retest. So market tried to break this level, didn't have the power to do that. Retest, continues back down. So yeah, so what potentially could happen on ADA is obviously we're taking Fibonacci. So this could actually be where the market is going back down. No, it will not go to 54K. I have my spot wallet will go crazy. Well, I don't think the charts listen to what we want them to do, right? That's the funny thing about trading. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't care. Okay, so I'm taking a Fibonacci on ADA on the 4-hour chart from 2.08 to 1.7. So market came up, retested the Fibonacci, also retested this support, market goes back down. So if this could be where we actually see the market continuing back down, well, my first target could be around 1.6985. And the other one is obviously we could come back down to this previous support right here that we're having. And that could be around 1.5. But obviously we have to just wait and see how the market reacts to these levels. Obviously. But we could come back down. If this candlestick is closing below 1.8, I promise you the market will retest it and then it will come back down. So that's what I see on ADA. I hope everyone is good. Like from nowhere. Hope everyone's good. Have a good day today. Hope you're having a good day. What happened in that? Can you look at Solana? Of course I can look at Solana. I think I have it down here somewhere because I was analyzing the market this morning and I already have it right here for you, what I think. Okay, so we're taking Fibonacci from 135 to 249. And so we did come back down and retest the 50%. So if we will continue back down, either we will hold this support at around 210. But I also took a Fibonacci from the lowest point around 191 to the highest point at 217. we could come back down also and retest this Fibonacci, and then maybe start to see the market continue to the upside. But we have to break this support, and then we just might have the retest against 210 and then comes back down. So either if we're breaking this level at 200, we can come back down to the Fibonacci levels again. So, and this is because the market, I do believe the market will go up, but the market usually retests the support multiple times before the market actually continues to the upside. So that is why I'm shorting Bitcoin, because I know the market usually comes back down before we actually are heading to the upside. So I'm just taking advantage of what happens. I'm still bullish, but the market is going down, so why should I not sell the market if I see the market actually going down? Solana, I was looking at Solana. Can you check Jewel? Okay, if you're not, give me, if this, you need to give me the symbol. Thank you, it would be so nice. No problem, guys. Okay, so we're taking this one away, also taking this one. Okay, so on Link, right now we're having the we are having the trend line right here, and it looks like we actually the market did come inside. The market did come inside of the market came inside the trend line one more time. We're also having a previous support. So what could happen is that we actually came back in, and now we're retesting support at the trend line for then continue to the upside again. So that is definitely something that could happen. But if we're also taking Fibonacci from the highest point to the lowest point, we are right now also in between the Fibonacci. So this could be where the market tries to break it one more time and continues back down. And looking at the higher time frames, taking the Fibonacci away right there, and we're taking a new one. We're also having, if we are going back down and we need to come back down and retest the weekly Fibonacci levels, that is also combined with, so the take profit is combined with the higher time frames Fibonacci. So this could just, as I told you, just be the pullback down, and then we're continuing to the upside. So the target for Fibonacci levels on the higher time frames is 24 and it is 22. But we have to see how the market is reacting to this trend line, because looking at the higher time frames, we do have the fake out. We did close inside. Now we just might have the retest continuation to the upside. And if we're coming back up, we have to look at 32, the resistance at 32, because every time we were here, the market had trouble breaking this level. So we just might come back down again to the trend line, and then market goes back up. My glass ball says we're going to 5,000 in the next 30 minutes log. Hello, Madame Fibonacci. Hello, Sibor. How are you? How are you? Okay, but this could also happen right now when we're looking at Bitcoin. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So, looking at this, we're having the support right here. And if we are, woohoo, as always, this could also happen if we're closing this 30 minutes candle. We could come back down and retest this support, and then we're breaking to the upside again. So that's something that I do believe. Where do you have your stop loss? Well, you know, I think I have it. Maybe around 60,000. I'm having a pretty huge stop loss, but that's okay. So I want to see how this 1 hour candle is closing. Because if we are closing above 58,470, I do believe the market will continue back up. But if we're closing below, the market could come back down. So I'm not gonna change my I'm not gonna change my position right yet. You know, when it comes to when you're having your entries, I mean, the market is not going to get to your TP right away. So usually when you're having your order in, you have to have the patience. The market can screw you up. You can be in a lot of drawdown, and for just 1-2 candles, the market is going to your target. So that's why you have to have the patience for it. I mean, sometimes it took me a day before the market actually hit my take profit yesterday. So I got into the chart at in the morning. So I was in 4 long positions. I was in 2 long positions yesterday on Bitcoin, and it hit my take profit during the night. So it takes some time, so we definitely have to have the patience. Okay, so we're looking at AVAX USDT. So we're going to the lower time frames. And okay, I don't know if we were looking at this before, but it kind of did what I expected it to do. Okay, so we're just having huge momentum to the upside, so we can take these away because this is old stuff. So these are not accurate at the moment. So what potentially could happen, because we're just having huge momentum, is that we have to wait for the market to come back down. First target that I could see the market coming back down to is this previous support, also combined with the Fibonacci, and that is around 110. But we're just having huge momentum, so we kind of just, lost the trade right here. And this is the same thing that we saw. You have the support, you have the fake out retest continuation to the upside. So right now what we have to wait is to see how the market is going to behave around this previous resistance right here. If we're going to hold it, retest continuation to the upside, or if we're coming back down a little bit more and then continues to the upside. Because it is huge momentum right now. And on AVAX, we just have to wait and see when the market is pulling back, because it obviously already did its push. But this is why I'm kind of Okay, so we're looking at Bitcoin again. I just want to see how it goes. 30 minutes. 15 minutes left of this candle. This is also the low that we did have. Sorry guys, just need to think. Also, we just open up a new candlestick on the 15 minutes chart. So this 15 minutes chart will tell me what's actually gonna happen. So we're having a super important, but I do believe it will come back up. Something tells me we will go up, but still broke it. Retested. I'm not gonna use that one. Okay, whatever. CHR. CHR USDT. Okay, we're looking at the daily. We obviously have a resistance right here that we can take advantage of. Going to the higher time frames, we can change it to something like this. And we're taking Fibonacci from the lowest point to the highest point, from 1.13 to 1.47. And then what could potentially happen is that the market is actually on its way down to retest the support at 1.25, continues to the upside, or we will actually break this level, retest, continues back down. Where can we come back down to? Well, obviously looking at the higher time frames, we also have another level right here around 0.9 that we can use to see, and that is also where this previous support resistance zone is. Market has been going sideways, so the only thing that we have to think about right now is that we're not having the fake out, so the market could potentially come back down inside. And if the market does that, wow, I stayed 5 minutes in your response now. What are you talking about? I said hi. Hello, Madame Fibonacci. Hello. Sorry. Okay, so we could see break, fake out, retest, comes back down to the support. And obviously at that point, we have to see if we're going to have the fake outs before the market continues once up again, or if the market's actually going to continue back down. So I'm using 1.2 and I'm using 0.9. Because we want to see how this candlestick, because we could have the fake out. We can also use this point level at 1.13, and this is the same thing. If we're closing inside, pullback comes back down. Hello, are we bullish or bearish today? Hello, nice to see you too. Well, We can be, I think we can be bullish right now, actually, to be honest. I don't think we're done yet to be. So when all the other YouTubers says we're going down, I say we go up, and when they say it goes down, it's just the opposites. Because we can come back up to 59,000. That's the thing. I mean, this pullback can come up, down. I do still believe that we can come back down, but maybe not just yet. But the thing is that I'm using this high right here. This high. Copy and paste it to the lower time frames. Depends on how the market is reacting to 58,500. If we're breaking that level, we will continue back up, but we can also come to this level and have the second retest, and then we're continuing back down. So what I am going to do is that I'm going to have an alert. So if the market comes to 58,587, I'm going to see how the market is behaving to it, and if I see that we are breaking it, I do believe we'll continue back up, but if we are respecting it, I do believe the market will come back down. So we just have to wait and see. And actually, most of the time you're correct. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah. This is super exciting. I mean, I just think this is funny. I don't care if I'm wrong, to be honest. I do not care. I always learn because I'm using these targets, and in my brain, I'm just trying to figure everything out. So if, let's say that I'm wrong, I can look at the charts and say, okay, I understand what I was doing wrong. So the next time I can look at the market like this. So I actually don't care if I'm wrong. I just think this is so super fun to do. You know, I'm super serious about it, but you know, you can never predict something. You can always learn and see, okay, this is how the market is moving. So if the market goes up, I don't care. If the market goes down, I don't care. I mean, it's good, but hey, as long as you're correct, we don't care what others are saying. I don't care either what other people are saying. That's the good thing about this. I never look at what other people are saying about the market. Never. And that I know that has helped me so much when I started to listen to other people, because you can be so right and then someone tells you something else and it just destroys everything. And I'd rather be wrong myself and take wrong decisions than trusting someone else more than myself. How are you even supposed to find your self-esteem when you're listening to other people and they are wrong? And that just shows you're right. You have to trust yourself, even if you're wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong. If someone tells me, Natalie, you were wrong a bit, I don't care. I couldn't care less, because this is how I see the market. And if I'm wrong, that's my problem. And I can only take responsibility for myself, right? And that it goes the same way for you. We want to know what the market is doing, Tesfaye. I want to know too. Okay, so we're looking at LTC, and we came back down to this resistance during the day. So we're just below it, around 233. So we're going down. So what potentially could happen is that we're coming up and retesting 233, and then actually, if it's going down, you will be profit. So yeah, I know it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but I don't care if it takes my stop loss. I mean, okay, so retest 233, comes back down. The first target could be around 179. The next target 148. Depends on how we are bouncing off of this level. If we're breaking it, we have the second level right here, and then the market could continue to the upside. But it looks like we can come back down. It looks like that. Having huge momentum to the downside, so that's what I see. Looking at Gala. Hello everyone. Hello, good morning everyone. Good morning to you too. Hope you're good. Okay, so we're looking at Gala. We're having the market going back down. So we're taking this one away. Okay, so right here, either we come back down and retest this level as a support around 0.3, continues up, or we're breaking it, retest from below and comes back down to 0.26. So that is something that I definitely could see the market do. I do believe we will come back down more because looking at these candlesticks, but obviously, I mean, on this 4-hour candle, it is 1 hour and 3 minutes left, so we just have to wait and see how that market is, how that candlestick is working between these levels. And after that, well, yeah, either the market breaks it or we hold it as a support. But I do believe we will break it, retest, comes back down a little bit more. You can also take Fibonacci right here from the lowest point to the highest point. So we could also come to 0.28, and then we just might see the market continue to the upside again. But we're having the pullback on Gala. If we look at Algo. So it's 57 guys now who's watching. Can you please guys do me a favor and go inside and just like this live stream so we're able to reach out to more people and help me grow this channel while I'm looking at your coins. That would be super nice of you. And someone just disliked this video. What the hell? That's not nice. It's okay. Okay, we're looking at Algo on the weekly chart. I'm still having my Fibonacci levels on at 1.5 and 1.4. So during this, yeah, we had a huge wick to the upside. I kind of don't know how this market is working, but we're just going sideways in this market too, as we can see. Market has just been going sideways. Okay, so I did use this level. So yeah, we came back up and retested it. So we so we either have to so either we hold it, comes back up, but at that point we also have to look at how we're moving against 2.06 if we're gonna hold it, or we're actually gonna break the support at 1.7, I'm sorry, and then the market comes up, retest. We just might come back down to 1.4 because that is the Fibonacci that we're having. So we're having the market going sideways. So the market could fake us out, but we can touch the 60%, then we're coming inside the support again and we're continuing to the upside because the market is in the uptrend. But usually what the market is doing is that it's breaking the support So a lot of people think that we're breaking the support to continue back down, but what the market is just doing is faking us out, laughs at us, takes our money, then market comes inside the support, and then it takes off. That's why it's really important that we have to have the patience when we're trading, because the market can go, you can have rights, you can be 100% right about your analyze, but then, you know, market just screws you up a little bit, try to play with your emotions, and then the market goes to your direction. But because you weren't patient enough to see your confirmations, you lost the trade. And you're like, why? I should just have waited. Why is the market doing that? It's just a play with emotions. Okay, so looking at, so we did close below 481, and obviously we want to see how this candlestick is, how the candlestick is moving. Okay, so we are looking at Cody. We did just look at ADA. So we're just gonna try to take other cryptocurrencies so the people that been watching doesn't have to look at the same thing one more time, you know. Okay, so we're starting off with Cody on the daily or the weekly. I do believe we were looking at this pair yesterday on my live stream. Thank you. Whoever dislike really should have given us great TA and helping us make money. What more you want? Thank you so much. Well, you know, it's always gonna be someone. Okay, so we're having a Fibonacci from 0.5384 to the lowest point at 0.4198. So we could come back up and retest this support at 0.48. And then the market, we could also come to 0.49, and then market continues back down. Because looking at the overall picture, guys, we're just having lower lows and lower highs. And the reason why I never go long in looking at a market like this is because the market is showing you clear continuation to the downside. So that is why. But and looking at the higher time frames, the market is going down. The market is going down. Look, just looking at this, we're not finished with the move yet. So we could come back down to 0.3 or 0.3700. And then after that, we just might start to see market coming back up. Look at R and DR. Please, because I sold some. Need to know if it was a good decision. Well, we can just. You sold? I mean, I do not know how far this. Oh shit! What the hell? I mean, the market is just going up. I mean, I don't know if you mean that you're in a short position on this pair or if you just sold your time on BTC is going up. It's inevitable. Go leverage enough for even with just 1K you will make. What the fuck? What? Oops. Okay, so looking at this pair, I mean, it's pretty hard because we're just having momentum to the upside right now. So what potentially could happen is that we just might come back down to 6.2 because that is the previous resistance that we did have. So either respect it or we will actually break it. And at that point, we're looking at the previous support around 5.4 or the previous resistance at 4.8 to see how the market is actually going to react to these levels. Yeah, market is going down. Nice. So this is the thing, guys. So when as long as you just trust yourself, whatever you're doing. Not actually, I think you can teleport now. No, guys, it just comes with experience. Okay, so the market is just going crazy, but it will definitely come up again. Just, you know. So this is when the market has crazy moves like that, you see the other candlestick just going straight up. Everyone said it's going up, and I said it's going down. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at this previous support right here. I don't know why I have it. Just maybe I'll look at the lower time frames. I bet you don't sleep last night. I bet you didn't. I was sleeping so super much. Yeah, so we just have to see how this candle is looking. It's going up after going down. It always does that, but it depends on when. But right now we are respecting. Okay, so we can just go back and use this low right here to see what happened. Yeah. It went all in when you said it will go up, and I look. What? Tarmo, I went all in when you said it will go up and I lost all my money. I never said the market was supposed to go up. I'm in short position, so how am I supposed to do that? And remember, guys, whatever I do and say on my live streams, I am no financial advisor. So everything that I can't thank you enough. I mean, what? So guys, whatever happens, Nat, you're awesome. If you ever want to come to visit, you're welcome to stay with us again. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, please go inside and like this live stream. We are 73 people on, 57 have liked it, 4 has disliked this video. What? Oh my god! Whatever. But we're going down, and now we're expecting that. So, but guys, remember, everything, even if I'm right, I take responsibility for my trades. And you take responsibility for your own trades. We're grown up people, and we know what we are dealing with. So yeah, but we just have to analyze this, what could potentially happen. Money, thank you so much. Your echo. You know what, I think I understand what you're talking about, because I had the echo before too when I was listening to one of my live streams, so I apologize for that, but I do not know exactly how to change that, because I don't have any volume. Oh, maybe this. Is it gone right now? I think it's gone right now. Am I right or wrong? I think it's a small echo. A small one. No echo. Okay, so yeah, I remember right now why I have my... Do I remember? Oh, it's not happening. It's just when you're raising your voice. When I'm getting excited. When you get loud. Yeah, don't raise your voice. Okay, yeah, well, guys, whatever. So market is going down. I think I fixed the problem. I think I know what it was. So we're just gonna continue to look at the other pairs. LTC, where we're looking at LTC. Algo, I don't think we did Algo. We can look at Algo. So yeah, we had this huge spike yesterday, and it looks the same thing here, that we're going down. So what we can do, guys, right now is that we're taking this previous support that we're having. If you're just going back in time, we can use the support at 1.8. And we're breaking that level, so we kind of already retested it, but what can happen is that we're retesting it one more time. If we see the market coming back up, the market can retest it, and then you see slowly going down. Looking at... Yeah, we came up to the Fibonacci if we took it from the highest point at 1.9 to the lowest point at 1.7. Market came up and retested both the 61 and the 50% level. Can you please send a shout out to my son Ethan Paul Martins, please? How do you want... How do you want me to shout out? Shout out to Ethan Paul Martins. Okay, so we're looking at... Yeah, so we're just going down on this period too. We're just going down. So the target for the market to come back down to... as long as we're breaking the support that we're having right on 1.7... we could see market continue back down to the next support, and that is also combined with the TP, and that is around 1.6. Cosmin, hi, how are you? How are you guys? And so yeah, that's what I see. But we can also look at the higher time frames one more time. We can take this support right here at 1.7. And this could actually, so we're taking this one away. I'm taking this one away. So potential things, I mean, the market could also continue to the upside. So we could come back down to 1.7, and then the market will continue to the upside. Yeah, so that could potentially happen. You have the fake out, retest, continuation to the upside again. VT, when you can lay the fib. Thank you so much, Joseph, for being here and help me. Of course, I can look at VET. So that was on the weekly. We're just taking this down and we're just gonna expand the box a little bit. And we're taking another Fibonacci. So that was on the daily. It didn't come up to that level. Okay, so we're doing it like this. So the market has obviously done its move, but this actually happened. So we could have taken the Fibonacci either from 0.14 and then we're taking it up to maybe 0.15. So we came up and retested the 50% and then market continues back down. So targets that I'm having is around 0.12 and 0.10. We could also see the market coming up to this level one more time around 0.14 and then market goes down. Nade, what did you do before trading? Yeah, well, I was comedian, but I was also working. I've been working as a flight attendant. And I've been working with, you know, clothing, with shoes. I've been working with a lot of things actually. Just want to see how it goes on Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay, so we're going down. We're going down. Someone wanted me to look at. Natalie, how old are you? Who knows? How old do you think I am? Can you please check? Avalanche. Stocker is a bit sparse on how he gets his target. I don't even know what sparse means. I actually have to translate that. Curious how old you are. So if we're looking at avalanche, I don't know how to pronounce that. But if we're closing below, I guess you're around 35 years old. Okay, I'm not even over 30, guys. Come on. That was not nice. We can, if we're breaking this level on the 1 hour chart, okay, we're looking at the 1 hour chart. Yeah, so if we're closing below this support and resistance at 120, the market could, a retest continues back down. It could come back down. My target could be, first of all, it could be around 108, but that is obviously, it's not that huge of a move, but it can become there. So we're just trying to take a Fibonacci from, we're taking a Fibonacci from 97 to 119, and then the market, yeah, you can see how it combines with the previous high. Market comes back down. Maybe we see the market start to have trouble breaking the 61% and then continues to the upside. But right now the market could definitely continue back down. But if this candlestick is closing on the 1 hour chart below this resistance, I could definitely see the retest and the market comes back down. Look at Ethereum. So we're looking at Ethereum, and yeah, we're going down. Guys, we're going down. So the market came up and retested this previous resistance right here. Where's Wesley? We miss him. I know I miss Wesley too, but we just have to wait for it. Okay, so we just yeah, so on Ethereum, so we had the fake out. What could potentially happen is obviously the same thing right here, is that we could come up and retest 4,300 and then breaks to the downside. But if you're looking at the higher time frames also, we're taking a Fibonacci from 3,998 to the highest point at 4,319. That also makes us, we could come back down to, taking this one away, we could come back down to 4,100 and then we are breaking to the upside again. Looking at the higher time frames, the market faked us out, came back inside the support again, comes back up, but gives us two fakes outs, continues back down. But the market, I could definitely see market coming back down to 4,100 and then market will continue. Either will follow Bitcoin. Yeah, of course, everyone kind of follows Bitcoin. Just looking at Bitcoin, we are also, we do also have the same scenario right here at Bitcoin. So if we're just taking this previous support, going to the lower time frames, we could see Bitcoin coming back down to 57,200 and then the market could continue to the upside. So obviously just the same thing right here. If we're just moving this alert, so when we're coming back down to 57,200, the market will tell me what's actually could happen around that level. So I have my take profit further down, but obviously I'm gonna look at all of these other, the market can do so many things. So I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, yeah, the market will come back down to 54,000. Maybe we just have the last touch, market comes back down and retest 50% of the fake out, and then the market starts to break to the upside. So we just have to wait and see. But if we're breaking this level, obviously I'm just moving my stop loss. So I'm always in a safe position, but I'm not moving my stop loss yet because the market can come up a little bit. So I'm just, take it step by step. Natalia, I think you have delay problems with your chat. You think so? I don't know. Yes, guys, please go inside and like this live stream. So we're 92 people watching this live stream. So you can please go inside and like it because it's all 6 to 8 people that have done it. It would help me so much growing this channel. Alice. Someone wanted me to look at Alice, of course. Okay, so we already been looking at Alice, and on the higher time frames, maybe it was on the weekly. Yeah, so I do have a resistance at 17.63. We did break that level, and we actually came back down and retested it pretty good, pretty nicely. So what could potentially happen is that we're having this previous higher high that we're having trouble breaking. So either we will break it, retest it at 19, then market continues to the upside, or we will actually just respect it. We could come back down to 17 again, and then either we're breaking the level, continues back down, or we're actually just gonna break it. But if we are breaking this level at 19, the only thing that we have to have in mind is that we're not having the other candlestick closing inside of this resistance again, because at that point the market will come back down again. Yeah, so we retested the 50% so perfectly on Bitcoin. Guys, can you understand why I'm using the Fibonacci? I mean, it's so many other things that I'm doing when I'm taking my entry, but Fibonacci is definitely a huge tool for me that I'm using. Such a great tool. Shiba Inu. Can you give a shout out to my girlfriend Alice? You were talking about the coin. How often do you use the Fib? I use the Fib all the time. Fibonacci is like the only, I mean, because if you don't know me by now, I'm holding 1 million Shiba for long. Well, on Shiba right now, we're coming back down. I still don't understand now why you don't invest in crypto or altcoins. I've never said I didn't. When it comes to trading, I understand how the market is doing. You know, to be a trader, that gives you so many benefits. That's why you're not getting panicked, because you know how the market is moving. Okay, so we're looking at Shiba, and we just did break this level right here around 4,700. And that is a previous support that we did have. Market has tried to break this level before, and now we're doing it. But the market could actually... Mr. Satan is watching you. What? Who's Satan here? Who even gives you? What? Satan is watching you. Okay. Hope you learn how to trade. Okay, so we did break this level at 4,707. And then, yeah, so we could come up and retest this level. Either the market can break inside and come up as a support. But as long as we're not breaking, I mean, we have to look at the trend line that we're having. Or we are actually respected, and then we're coming back down to 42.09. So that's what I see on Shiba. But we have to see how the market is behaving around this support that we're just breaking. Can you please look into MCOAD USDT? Okay, we're taking everything away, so we're just starting over. Okay, so we're looking at, so I want to use this trend line right here. She looks like a stop loss hunter. Why are you worried? I'm not worried. Okay, so we did respect this trend line. We did try to break it a couple of times. Okay, I just have to adjust this trend line. It looks crazy. Okay, something like that. So we came up and retested it. We're heading up, and right now we can either we break it. So either we break it, retest, continuation to the upside, or we're having a support right here. So yeah, in between these levels, the market will either break to the downside. We could come back down to 2.3464, sorry. But the overall pick, okay, we can go down to the lower time frames also. Yeah, I mean, so it's pretty hard looking at this market because the market is just actually just going sideways. But potentially the market could come back down either to 2,853 around that level, and then you see the market trying to break this trend line. But as long as we're actually looking at this trend line and see how it reacts to it, because we could also have the fake out, retest, and then market continues back down. Mr. Fibonacci, I'm scared. Why are you scared? Can you look at... going down. Yeah, well, the market is going down, but we just have to wait and see how far. But patience is key, guys, right? XRP, we're looking at XRP. I think it was some time ago I did analyze this chart. Okay, so what happened is that we broke this trend line that I'm having, and we are right now retesting it. So we never did close inside of it, to be honest. We did have the market actually trying to close inside, but it never had the power to do that. And right now we could come back down because we're having a Fibonacci on the higher time frames. I think I have it on the weekly. So I have my Fibonacci from, what's that, daily maybe? Yeah, I have it from the daily from 0.8726 to the highest point at 1.2868. And yeah, either we're coming back down again to 1.02, and we just have to use this Fibonacci to see how the market is behaving around it. If we will break it even more, we can also use another trend line from above, and we can see that we did respect it. We're just gonna adjust this one too so it looks perfect. Yeah, so we came up, retested, so potentially, I mean, we could use this later, but I don't think we're gonna come up to it right now. But market is right now, we could definitely come back down to 1.03. After that, we have to look at these previous targets that we're having around 0.9, maybe coming back down to 0.8. So we're just using level by level to see how the market is behaving around that, because when we're coming to these levels, this is where the market will break to the upside, try to break it, comes back down, retest, continuation. So guys, we're 110 people on this live stream. Thank you so much. Please guys, go inside and like this live stream so we can reach out to more people. That would be so nice of you. So that was XRP. A IQ, I can obviously absolutely look at QA. IQ. I'm just changing the whole symbol to the opposite. What? Okay, so we're looking at the weekly. First of all, we're having a resistance right here, the first resistance that I want to look at, and then we're just gonna adjust it a little bit. Yeah, but I do believe this looks good because we tried to break this level, we came back down, we retested it so perfectly right here, market goes back down. Where do I think? Okay, so looking at this, we're taking the Fibonacci from 0.22 to 0.17, and can you see how market just came to the Fibonacci, retested this previous resistance as a new resistance? You had a fake out, you had a retest combined with the Fibonacci. First target I'm having is around 0.16 and 0.13. Obviously, we always have to follow and see what the market will do. The market can just spike to the upside because looking at this, we are in an uptrend, but we're having the fake out. So we could come back down to this previous support that we're having around 0.15. And after that, you could definitely see if the market will break this level or it will actually continue back down. But from this level that we are right now, I definitely see the market coming back even more. We can also do something like this that we're having. Let's see. So if we see the market retesting 0.19729, that could be from me another entry to go in, and then market comes back down. Yes, 100 likes. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me out with that. Please, guys, also subscribe to the channel, Natalie Bitcoinsensus, because I always have multiple live streams and I have regular daily updates about cryptocurrencies overall. So please go in and subscribe to this channel, and I'll try to help you as much as I can to understand the charts. We are in, or I am in short right now. I had my first entry at, I'm just gonna show you exactly where I had my entry. So this is kind of sick. This was my entry. I had my entry at 58,980. So it was a pretty good target. I would say myself. Pretty you know, I couldn't have a more perfect entry than that. The second entry that I have, so I had two positions on this entry. The second position that I did have, or I have, was, okay, I just have to look at how it looks. And that is 58,500. 58,500. Yeah, so I had my other entry right here at 58,500. So market has been going around that level during the day, and I was, you know, that is also when the patient comes in, that you have to wait. So just because the market is not going down right away or up, whatever direction you're going to, I mean, I forgot what I was supposed to say. Totally forgot about what I was supposed to say. Okay, well, not earlier. Thank you so much. LTC, been looking at it. What other pairs do you want me to look at? Gal, G, and super guys. When we're talking about it on just right now on FEMEX, we have a bonus up to $4,100, depending on, of course, what you're depositing. And if you're going down, you'll also have on Prime XBT. It's a super good platform if you're a day trader. You can receive up to 50% added to your deposit by using the code that we're having, but Bitcoinsensus 50. So if you're just scrolling down to the descriptions, you have all the informations. And if you have any questions about anything, we have our Telegram group on also down here. So if you just want to talk to us, chat with us, if you want to ask me a question, just hashtag me and I'll try to answer you as possible I can. Otherwise, you just have a great community where you can talk about cryptocurrencies every single day. So yeah, just scroll down, claim the bonus that we're having on FEMEX up to $4,100. It's a super good, it's such a super good bonus that you definitely should claim right now. We're going down, guys. You're such an inspiration. Thank the way you hold your cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you check DAR? Of course. USDT. Oh, GRT. I'm gonna look at that, Osman. Sorry, I forgot. When will you take your profit? I have my profit at 54,000, so it had to go down a little bit more. But obviously, I'm gonna look at how the market is moving, because I can take myself out too. So I have to follow market. I'm not gonna be stubborn and be like, the market has to come back down here. Trust me, I've done that so many times and it's not working. So I just have to follow the market all the time and see what's happening. Okay, so we're looking at DAR and we're having the market just right now breaking this previous resistance at 3.3. Looking at the 4-hour chart, we just have to wait and see how the market's going to react to it. We also have a previous support right here, a resistance, at 3.17. So we just have to wait and see right now because the market had huge momentum. But as long as we're not coming back down on both 3.4 and 3.1, if we do that and we're having bearish candlestick closing below, the market retest, the market will come back down. But right now we're just waiting for the market to give us maybe pullback to these levels. I don't have anything else to look for. We just have to wait and see when the market having the exhaustion and then market comes back down. So I'm looking at 3.5 and 3.1 and see how the market reacts to it. Just going back in time right now, we can see why the market has trouble breaking these levels. It's because it's where the market has been having the resistance before. Can you see? So it did touch the 3.6. That is because we're having a previous resistance right here. We're right now not closing, but we are below 3.5. And this is also a previous resistance. So that is why the market has trouble breaking these levels. So just wait for the pullback and use previous support and resistance zones to see how the market is reacting to those levels. Okay, guys, so I don't know when this happened. 18th of November. So I don't think I've been looking at this pair, but can you see how accurate this 50 and 60% was? Can you see the spike through? This is, guys, why you need to understand how to use Fibonacci, because the market comes up to these levels and respect them. You had the wick. Market goes back down. Super good. Okay, but we're starting over again on GRT for, was it Osman that wanted me to look at it? Osman, that's how we say in Swedish. And looking at the weekly, same thing here. We had a previous resistance right here around 1, going down to the lower time frames. We broke it, came back up and retested it, and now we're going down. That is on the lower, that is on the, was on the daily. Yeah, so we came up and retested this support. You also could have taken the Fibonacci from 1.0963 to the lowest point at 0.8904. And then the market respected both the support, and we also respected the Fibonacci. We closed below the support, came up again, respected, market goes back down. So the move kind of just happened. So I think I mean, of course, we can go to the lower time frames and see what potentially. So if we see the market coming up again, if I would see the market coming up to 0.94, I could see the market coming back down, and that could be the retest for market continues back down. Because right now the market is obviously very volatile. The market has already done its move. But if we see a pullback to 0.994, and then we see market gives you like dojis or just, you know, patterns that shows you it's not breaking the support, the market will continue back down. I don't have a Fibonacci level that I can use right now, because I mean, of course, I can use this high from 0.9518 to the lowest point that we're having this bullish candlestick around 0.9267. And that also gives us, with the Fibonacci combined with the support that I so perfectly, market comes up, break to the downside. And as we know, when the market is doing such a huge momentum, the market just have a quick pullback to the upside, then it breaks, comes back down. Tack, ha en trevlig helg. Tack detsamma, Tesfaye. Can you look at UBX? UBX. UBX. USDT. Oh. Oops. Maybe we're... Oh, no. Yes, guys, please, if you haven't liked this live stream, just like Joseph is telling me, thank you for reminding me, please go inside and like this live stream so we are able to reach out to more people. I'm really trying to help you out, guys. I'm really trying to, because I know how hard it can be. Okay, we're taking a look at UBX. We're taking Fibonacci from 1203 to the highest point at 727. No problem, Osman. And market could come up again and retest 1018. Market could come back down. But yeah, if we see the market breaking, we're just about to break 861. And if we see the market break it, retest this level as a new resistance, market, that could for me be another entry to see the market going back down. And the targets could be 600, 300. But we also have to look at these because just because we're having the Fibonacci targets doesn't mean we have to come to them, but they're pretty good because as you can see, we just have to, market is not just going straight down. Obviously we'll retest these previous support and resistance zones that we're having, but the 75% that I'm having is also combined with the support. But obviously we have to wait and see how the market is behaving around them. What made you think that we went down when we were going sideways? Because the market came to the level where I expected the market to reverse from. So this was just, market came to the lower high, where I expected the lower high to be created. And obviously when you are looking at the sideways market, that's when you're actually starting to find your, that's when you're actually starting looking for your entry. So when the market was going sideways, this was super perfect. It was super perfect, super good. IGG. Yeah, it's just going straight up. Super hard to analyze the market looking like this because the market has already done its move. So we just have to wait and see. Okay, maybe it could come back down to a 9. Maybe the market, you know, will continue to the upside. But at that point, we're having this new resistance the market created around 10. Maybe we can come back down, come back up, retest it, continue to the upside, break it, come back down to the support again. I mean, that is why we're having these levels, so we can see how the market is behaving towards them. If we also just drag this down, and if we see the market, if the market is coming back down, because looking at this candle right here, you're having an inverted hammer. So if we're closing this candle in 7 minutes like this, the market could come back down, retest, continues back down. It seems like it's at the support for now. I'm going to buy. ING. Hej från Norge, kan du se på ING? Självklart. Of course, darling. Of course I can look at ING USDT. Oh my god. This is not how you should analyze your market. This is just because I've been looking at this for you. But hey, we're just starting over. Otherwise, I mean, everyone here will have a migraine and want to die because my chart is too messy. So, and we don't want to do that, right? Okay, so we're taking this high at 3.3. I'm always drawing when I'm doing these live streams. I apologize. Sorry. Okay, so what potentially could happen? The market could either come back down to 3.3 and then maybe retest continuation to the upside, or the market will break this level. But I would want to move the, I think I want to do it like this instead. No, and you know, it's just, you know, it's dark in here. It's just like the mood right here in my apartment is just like very cozy, so that makes me tired, that's why. But I don't like to have so many lights because it's annoying for my eyes. Kind of just want to figure out where I want to have my, oh yeah, so I want to have it here. So I'm using 3.4, so either the market will come back down and retest it and continues to the upside, or will break it, retest, continue to the downside. We could come back down at that point to the support that we're having around 2.6, 2.7, but that is only if we see the market breaking and retest it. Retest continuation to the upside, or the market will break, retest, could come back down a little bit more. Looking at the higher time frames, I mean, it's, you know, we have to wait and see how the market will react to this level. Going back in time, this is also, I don't know if this is the all-time high that we're just creating. It looks like that. But also this, yeah. Still around 3.3. Put your glasses on. Oh yeah. Gala TLM block USD. Okay, so we're looking at block USDT, and we're starting off with the weekly just to see how it looks. Okay, so we retested 50% almost at this level right here. So we're taking the Fibonacci away so we can maybe use this target to see what actually happened. So usually what happens when you're having a fake out, the market is retesting 50% of the fake out. And that is almost what happened right here. Market came up, retested 50%, market comes back down. We're also using this previous resistance around 0.10. If we see the market breaking this level and you see the retest from under, market can come back down again. Anything with targets, what I could see market going back down to. I mean, yeah, obviously, first of all, what we want to see is how the market is reacting to these levels. You have the low right here around 0.7. You also have it around 0.6. And after that, if breaking these levels, I mean, obviously, the market will do so many things in between, you know, go up, down. But you can also use 0.5, but I don't think the market will come back down there, but we obviously have to wait and see. But first target, if we are retesting 0.9, target is 0.7 and could come back down to 0.6. Oh my god, I'm so tired. What? Okay, we're looking at Bitcoin. We're still going down. just need to look at. So on my profits right now, I'm up with the total is 840 pips, all combined, every order together. AXS. Okay, someone wanted me to look at. Oh my god, I'm just drawing. I saw myself. Why? Roy. AU Roy. Do you like coffee, Natalie? I like coffee. I'm not I don't need to drink coffee, but I do it because I just like the taste of it. I just have this pulver that I'm using. What is that? Okay, LRC USDT. No problem. You don't need it? No, I don't need coffee. I don't drink energy drinks, no nothing. You want to know what I also do? I'm actually cleaning my water. So I never drink from, I mean, in Sweden, we can drink our water from the tap, but I don't do that. So I actually clean my water every time. So it takes about 8 hours before my water get clean. So I don't drink energy drinks. I mean, I can drink coffee sometimes, but I don't have to do it. I just, you know, like the taste of it, nothing more. Kangen filter, yeah, I have like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good. I think you should, that is also something that, you know, I've always liked to do healthy stuff. But I also realized at one point that I have to be healthy for also be very focused when I'm trading. So everything about trading, you know what I mean, I've been changing my life just so I can be so much better around trading, because it's so much emotional. It's how you feel. It's so many things combined together. And I decided that I do whatever it takes for me to be as good as possible, because I really want to understand this. Okay, so we're looking at LRC, and we came, so I took a Fibonacci from the highest point at 3.2 to the lowest point at 2.2. We saw the market retest it, and now it continues back down. But the thing is, with candlestick looking like this on the daily, that's what I don't like. So we can do something like this. So we're taking this support right here where we are right now, and this could actually be where the market starts to break to the upside. But obviously, looking at this candlestick, the market just opened up another 4-hour candle. So either we will hold this as a support and then we see market continues to the upside, or the market will break this level and continue to the downside. But it's a super important level that we are at right now, because we could see the market trying to fake us out from this support right here. Market comes up, retested, so that is why this could be where the market is actually on its way up. So that's why I would look at 2.5 to see either break to the upside or break to the downside. BNB USDT. So guys, if there are new people right here and you don't know who I am, well, my name is Natalie and welcome to this live stream. So I've been trading since 2018, or I got introduced to it. So if you just want to follow my if you just want to follow my YouTube channel, you can definitely do that. So you hit that subscribe button, and I'll go through these pairs every single week, every single day. You know, I have multiple live streams. I always have one daily upload of either a live stream or a short video me explaining the market. So please guys, hit the subscribe button, like this live stream if you haven't done it already, and while you're doing that, I will continue going through the pairs for you. Okay, so what could happen on BNB right now? Obviously the market came up and okay, so what could happen is that the market is actually right now, it could retest 580, then you see market coming back down. So if I see candlestick right now coming up to this level, retest, market is going down. Potentially could come back down. Potentially could come back down, darlings. You know? Adana Cardano seems real low. It's on sale. Volume market 24 located. Got 10 million low. BTC. Please, I'm new. And now's the time to sell. That one age. Oh, okay. The targets to where the market can come back down to. First targets that I having if the market comes up to this level is 569, 560, and 553. If we are also looking at the lower, so yeah, this is super good. So when we're coming back down to maybe 5.5, we could start to see the market reversing to the upside again. So it could be the pullback back down and then market continues to the upside. I want to join the VIP group. Do you have VIP? No, I don't have a VIP group, but we do have the community we do have the community on a Telegram group. So if you're just scrolling down in the description down below, you will have the Telegram group. I also think that I can just, you know, copy and paste it for you guys. So if you want to be a part of the our, oh, thank you so much, Joseph. I didn't know if you were still on. We are right now having the Bitcoinsensus group, Telegram group. So if you want to be a part of our community, you're more than welcome. And if there's anything you're wondering, just ask. Okay, we're looking at Bitcoin again, obviously, because I'm also in the trade. And yeah, we had the market coming back down, and maybe we are having another. But I want to see how the market is reacting to 57,200, because this could also be where the market is actually retesting it and then continues to the upside. Looking at the lower time frames, you know, other things had happened. And right now, I could see, if I see market right now on Bitcoin comes up to 57,820 and we see rejection, I just might take another trade from that level. So I'm gonna do something like this. What? So if we're seeing the market coming up here, I'm putting up an alarm, because if the market comes up and I see the market doing some funny things like screaming, Natalie, this is another entry for you to go into. I'm obviously gonna see that. So we just have to wait and see if we're having a small pullback to enter the trade again. Uni, we can look at Uni. Okay, so we're looking at Uni right now, and okay, let's see, we can use so if we see the market coming up, oh, this was the daily, still good. If we see the market coming up to 22.35, that could be where the market actually reverts to the downside again. We did have the market, yeah, so same thing, come up to 61%, maybe to 22.94 or 22.35, respect, market continues back down. Or if we see the market right now respecting 21.25, we could see continuation to the downside, because you're having a fake out. No, I want to do it like this. So if we see the market coming up to 21.30 and we see rejection, like like dojis and stuff like that, market could come back down. So that could be for me another entry around 21.13. Anna, hello, how are you? I'm super good, how are you? Can you look at LTC for me? Yes, of course. Yeah, I don't know if I will LTC. I don't know, remember if we looked at it, but we can look at it again. So this was a good thing. So we do have Twitter. And a few times a week, we are asking you guys what pair you want us to analyze. So we're giving you a picture and explain how we see the market. And I was having a LTC question, and I told you guys if we are respecting or breaking this level at 263, these are the targets. So we can right now see the target 1 got hit at 233.4. Target 207 also got hit, and we just might come back down to 184. So the two targets that I had actually got hit. And right now, if we could see the market coming up and retest if we see the market coming up and retest 217, I could see another potential short opportunity. Or if we're just coming up and retest 219 also, or 220. But the only thing that we have to have in mind is that if we're having a candlestick closing inside the support again, we could actually see the market retesting and then continue to the upside. So that is something that we have to have in mind. But otherwise, I do believe market will continue back down. Looking at mbox. Yeah, so we're having huge momentum. So the most important thing is to see how market reacts to 8.9 on the weekly. We also have a previous support at 8.5. And that is why we're having trouble breaking this level. And if we're coming back down, okay, so if in 3 hours and 44 minutes, if we see that this candlestick is closing below this support at 8.076, and I see retest, the market will come back down. Oh, not will, it could do that, sorry. And at that point, we're looking at this previous support at 6.4. But just looking, okay, 8.6 is a target. We have to look, I don't know what this is. Just a coin. 8 points, around 8. And so yeah, or you know, retest continuation to the upside. On Bitcoin, guys, I see if we're coming up to 57,822. Look more beautiful. And if I see market reacting that level, I'm gonna have 2 other entries, but that is only if I see market coming up, respect it, and then market comes back down. Yeah. So huge candlestick to the downside. The market, I don't think market will just break to the upside just yet. ARPA. Okay, so looking at ARPA. Okay, so we're taking on the 12-hour chart, we're taking a Fibonacci from 17,637 to the lowest point at 15,026. You could see market coming up to the Fibonacci levels and went back down. So if we see the market coming up and retesting the previous 50% or the 50% and the previous low around 16,200. That could be another short opportunity. And remember, I'm no financial advisor, guys. This is what I see. So everything that I do and say is just based on myself, and you, whatever you choose to do is your own responsibility. But you already know that, but I just have to say it, guys. What if we don't go up to 5,7,820? What if we don't go up to 5,7 and break under 57,500? 57. Yeah, but you know, sometimes the market is not coming to these levels. This is just potential, so it doesn't have to happen, but that is why it's really good. Either it comes up or not. Because when you're having the market having such huge movement to the downside, the market just spikes. It gives you a fast pullback, and then the market just goes down. But whatever can happen, you know, and we. I think we would bounce from 57K. I mean, we would bounce, but it depends on how it looks. Just depends on how it looks. I mean, I just have the targets to see. I don't care actually what happens. I don't care, you know, my opinions. The market is not caring about my opinions. So that's why I'm having this level, because if I see, oh yeah, the market just might go up. But I'm not trying to put my own feelings to it. Thank you so much, Tommy. I think we're okay. So Harmony, we're gonna look at Harmony. No, I think it's a smart idea to close your short. Thank you so much, Tarmo, but not yet. So yeah, looking at what Harmony the market did, so this was such a good bounce of the 50%. Market goes back down, but looking at the overall picture, so I still want to see how the market reacts to 0.26766. If we see the market having trouble breaking this level, I think the market will go up. But if we're not holding that level and retest from beneath, we're coming back down even more. I'm just reading your comments. I'm so quiet. Okay, I want to see what's happening on Bitcoin. Obviously, I'm still waiting if the market comes up to 57,800 to see if we're having a bounce off of it. So whatever can happen. But if we are closing above this and retested, I do believe market continues back up. But I am still in my short positions right now on Bitcoin, and yeah, it's looks pretty good. But Bitcoin is now going up, so I'm just gonna stay for a while and look at it. So Shiba update, Kash, I saw you 1 million spams messages, but I still want to see how the market reacts to for the 7,333. Okay, so we're about to head up to 57,826. And I want to see how the market reacts to it. So I'm not going to close my short positions right yet because I know what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see how it will go. Yes, guys, if you haven't liked this live stream, please, guys, go inside and do that. Please, guys, inside and do that. And also, while we're looking at Bitcoin and waiting, right now, guys, we have up to $4,100 in bonus if you are looking at Phoenix right here. I do not know exactly how long we're gonna have this, but we do have it right now up to $4,100. So go inside and claim that. You're having the link in the description down below. You also have, if you want a good day platform that we're using, could be Prime XBT, and you can receive up to 50% added to your bonus, added to your deposit if you're using the promo code Bitcoinsensus.com, Bitcoinsensus50. And if you also want to trade on Bybit, this is a super great swing trading platform. We also have up to a bonus up to 4,100. So guys, if you're just scrolling down, you can see the bonuses. And if you have any questions regarding to anything, we are having our Telegram group right here also in the description, so you can ask me or anyone else in the team if there's something that you're wondering, and we will try to help you as much as we can and as fast as we can too. So just scroll down, guys, and claim these bonuses. I'm still gonna look at Bitcoin right now. What are your I'm looking to see how the market is going to react to 57,820. I'm not going to close my short positions. I actually thinking of adding some more position to my Because just because the market is going up a little bit, guys, I mean, it's just a pullback. The market will not just break to the upside. But well, hey, we don't have to wait for that. So I'm having a notification on, and until then, we're looking at the other pairs that you want me to look at. PRT, USDT. Guys, I do not know how to. I don't know how to analyze a chart like that. Sorry. US. USDT. Okay, looking at the daily. Looking at 1.3. We saw the market break it, so we can just adjust it a little bit, looking something like this. So this is just potential, doesn't have to happen. So either the market will right now just come back down maybe and retest 1.37, continuation to the downside, because guys, when we're trying to buy the market, we want the market to come back down so we can find the best buy opportunity to as low as possible. And when we're selling the market, obviously we want the market to go up so we can find the highest position for us to sell the market. So first target that we can see market coming back down to and maybe retest is 7.37. If we're breaking that level, we also have a Fibonacci level right here, and that could be around 1.2. But if we're not having the power to come back down to that level, we're taking another Fibonacci from 1.19 to 1.44. And that could also be where we see the market reacting to, and that is around 1.29, and then market could continue to the upside. Okay, so Bitcoin right now is retesting the level that I was talking about. So we will just have to wait and see. So it's 11 minutes left of this candlestick. So if we're breaking this support that I'm having and retest it, the market will continue back up even more. Okay, so right now we're retesting 61%. We're retesting 61%, and we just waiting and see how the market will react to this level. We can also go down to 5 minutes chart, and we're seeing the market having a new 5 minutes candlestick, but I'm not gonna use the 5 minutes chart to take my decision. I'm gonna see how the market is closing in 9 minutes. But we can also look at the 3 minutes chart, which is having a huge candlestick right now. So yeah, we're closing this 3 minutes candlestick in 22 seconds. But it's such a low time frame, I'm not gonna take my decisions off of that. Oh no. Do believe market will come up even more. It also depends on how this 5 minutes candle is closing. I just want to see how this candlestick is closing, so I'm gonna look at Bitcoin for I'm looking for short opportunities, but obviously I just have to combine the higher time frames candlestick and see how it reacts to it. So that is why I'm having the lower time frames on the right side. And it's 7 minutes left of this 15 minutes candle that we're having. And I'm not taking a trade when we're having. Okay, so what I could look for on Bitcoin is that if this 5 minutes candle is closing below and you see the retest, I just might sell the market. Okay, so we just wanna see how it goes, So it's 1 minute and 30 seconds left of this candlestick. So that is also something that I always doing, is that I'm waiting for some candlesticks to close until I take my decisions, because if I do it too fast and the candlestick can change while it's active. My Twitter name is, so that is my Twitter. I'm just gonna pin it in the right here. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I have it right now pinned. And I was actually giving, no, I didn't. So 33 seconds left of this candlestick on the 5-hour chart, but I still want to see how the other one is going to close. I still want to see how the other 5 candlestick on the 5-minute charts will close until I'm taking the decisions if I'm going to put another sell on this. Volume rising is a sign it could break up, right? No, it's just a pullback. Guys, it's just a pullback. You think the market will just break to the upside from nowhere? Instagram is deactivated. Mine, I don't have Instagram right now because I'm focused on I rather sit and scroll on the charts than Instagram. So guys, just so you know why I'm not looking at your pairs right now is because I want to focus on Bitcoin, because I just might go into a sell opportunity, a short position, so I have to be focused at what I'm looking at. So if you're just patient with me, I'll look at it just soon. Maverick is here. Well, you've been here for a while. Okay, so we're having the next 5 minutes candle, and so this is why it's really good sometimes not looking at the lower time frames. This is why I'm not taking my orders right now, because I want to see how this 5 minutes candle is closing, and that is closing with this 15 minutes candle. But Okay guys, I'm sorry I'm quiet. You just need to look at it. You know, you need to focus when you do things like this. No, I don't have time to talk. I don't have time to talk. Natalie's not talking. Well, I actually took 2 short pushes. I took 2 small positions right now on sell. Right now I have my stop loss around 58. So we just have to wait and see what's gonna happen. But I took two small orders, so check. We've already been looking at that pair. Okay, so let's look at what's happening on the charts then. Can you look at dots? Maybe we did look at dots. Have we looked at dots? Okay, we're looking at dot, and this is what we can potentially see. Okay, so we've already been analyzing this. And I could potentially see market coming back down to 3894 and 35.82. Right now we're also just having a small pullback, just like on Bitcoin. I mean, I still believe the market will continue back down, so we're just having a pullback, a short pullback, and then the market could continue back down. La la la. So yeah, right now, I mean, I could have taken an entry around 40.28, but that's just me. But if we're going back in time, we're also having this previous resistance right here that we just might retest. Market continues back down. So I'm in a short. I took 2 more short positions on Bitcoin, and we're just slightly below my entry. So we have to wait and see how this is gonna end, you know. Just have to wait and see. Okay, can you look at Alice again? Looking at Alice again, you saw the market having a indecision candle right now. And Natalie, BTCD dominance is going down. Oh. Ooh. No. So yeah, on Alice, obviously, it's nothing to do right now. I think I would wait to see how the market is reacting to the support that we're having around 18.98. If we're gonna respect it, come back down. And oh, you looked at PRT. I asked for PIT. Sorry. Yes, on Alice. I mean, we just want to see how the market is reacting to this level. PET. Which one of them is it? I mean, really? You want me to look at this? How you want me to look at this? I don't even know how to analyze a chart like this. What the hell? It's not listed, no. And we're going down on Bitcoin, but we just have to wait and see how it goes. You are the best. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what else can we look at. Rose. I think I was looking at Rose before. Maybe. Thank you so much, Tommy. I'm super happy to hear that. Oh, it makes me so happy. Ah. Okay, we're looking at the daily. And right now we are doing what I maybe expected what to do. and we did break. We came back down, and we are right now retesting this support at 0.28, and right now the market is retesting it. So from this level right now, it looks like we could come back down. Yeah. Just 1 second, guys. Don't want to give you the wrong information. I'm gonna take that one away. Damn it. Maybe not just yet, but yeah, we're taking this, going to the lower time frames. Yeah, I could definitely see market coming up to 0.29 before it just might break to the downside. Natalie's blushing. I'm not blushing. I'm not blushing. Subscribed and liked. Thank you so much, Nathan. Thank you so much. And if you haven't done what Nathan just did, please guys go in and subscribe to this channel. And like this live stream if you haven't done it already. We're doing some... And we're going up on Bitcoin. So this is the time when the market's just gonna play around and try to make us go crazy. But well, we could see market coming up a little bit more, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But we just have to wait and see, right? Yes, guys, please help me reach 200 likes on this live stream. Please, guys. And thank you so much, Joseph, for being here and helping me out. It was so nice of you. Okay, guys, I'm actually have to end this live stream right now. I actually have to do that. I'm super sorry. I want to continue, but I have to end this live stream. So if you haven't, I can't like 2 times. No, I'm not. Well, oops, you know, thank you anyways. No, so guys, I'm gonna end this live stream. If you haven't liked this live stream, please go inside and do that. Otherwise, we see each other in tomorrow's live stream. And yeah, otherwise you'll see another video, just a short video that I will send out to you in a couple of hours, and we just might see what happened. And maybe I do have 2 positions right now on Bitcoin in short. Maybe I'm getting, you know, having a stop loss taking, or I'm actually going down, but we just have to wait and see. Thank you for being on this live stream. I hope you learned something, and see you next time, and have a good day, have a good Saturday, and we see each other. Ha en trevlig helg du också, Henrik. Have a good time. Please join our Telegram group. Joseph just put it up in the link in our chat. But until then, have a good day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joseph, for helping me. Toodles!